Hey guys, it's Ryan. I'm out here today in the same spot where me and my friend were when we found the X structure that was strung between the two trees, the forks of the two trees. And so I wanted to come out here and give you a better look at it so you could kind of see it a little better during the day and get a better idea of the setting that we were in. Anyway, I started looking around when I was walking over to it, and I noticed a few other things that were kind of interesting. And anyway, this is the area that's right on the back side of the hill where we had seen the running Sasquatch that night, and that's why we came down here to just see what we could find, because I know something's got to be around here because of that. But anyway, it's about 73 degrees out here today on the 2nd of February, and a few days ago we were wearing jackets, and now it's short sleeves and shorts weather right now. It's just crazy, but that's what happens when you got El Nino coming in. Anyway, I wanted to show you this right here. I thought this was pretty neat. It's this tree that's like curved around like that and bent down right there. It's got these sticks leaning up on it, and as you can see, they're pretty long. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of odd to see it curved around like that. There's also a broken tree right there. It's been snapped. So anyway, I found that, and also I've been seeing a lot of this. There's a lot of these tops of these pines shoved into these forks of the trees, just like this. It's really crazy. There's been a lot of those that I've seen out here today. Shoved straight through. I don't know. And right here we've got another bent tree. Get a good angle on it. Right here. Pretty good sized bent tree. It's bent all the way to the ground. And as you can see, it's being anchored by this one right here. This stick, or limb I should say, tree maybe, who knows, some part of it. But thought that was pretty neat too. That looks a lot like the one that I found on top of the hill right up there where we saw that one, or where we encountered it, I should say. Also down here, we've got more sticks in the fork of a tree. Pretty interesting there. That tree's been broken off right there, and these are just stuck through there. This is pretty neat. Find a lot of that out here. A whole lot. So better look at the curved tree. So anyway, there's a few other things down the other way that I'll show you here in just a minute. I want to go show you the X. Whoops, that X that we found over here. And it took me a while to actually find this again. It was a lot different in the daytime. I had to go by the landmarks that we found to get to it. Snap tree right there, pretty big, and there's another one of those pines shoved through the fork right there. A lot of those out here, a whole lot. Let's see. Get up this way. Standing up on that one. That's really dense back here. be a good place for him to be, to hide out. That's for sure. And let's back through here. You can see the pathway real well. There's like worn spot right there, right over here. I mean, almost like a big heavy foot was on that. And you can just see where it goes through there. That's that pathway I was talking about that night. Just seemed real clear, like you could totally see where they've been walking. And here's the X that we found right here. That stick strung between the fork there, and then it crosses right there to make the X, and it's also strung up over here in the fork of the tree. It's pretty neat. There's all these sticks just leaned up. Like that one's not even touching the ground or anything. It's just leaned up in there. You got this over here. Stuff right there going through the bottom of it. Stuff crossed over. It's really wild to find this kind of stuff. There's another bent tree right there. A limb hanging down right here. Don't know what that's from, but there it is. And anyway, I'm gonna head back over here and I'll show you guys a little more of what I found. There's those spots again. I mean, it's just been trampled on over here. You can tell, you can see the whole pathway right through there. And that's where that broken tree that we saw that night is. So there's a pathway through here, easily spotted. There's a big indention right there in the ground. Notice. So anyway, go up here, get a good look at it. Alright guys, this is the other thing I wanted to show you right here. I paused it while I walked down here because it was a little ways down. And I just thought this was pretty neat. I noticed this when I was looking for the X's, or the X over there I should say. And I just thought this was pretty wild. Like this big old part of a tree right here is just leaned over these two that are bent over like that. And you got these other sticks leaned onto them also. It just almost seems like something was trying to build I don't know, maybe like a little shelter or something right there. Definitely seemed like something was being built there. I don't know. But just found that to be pretty interesting. Just looked up and saw that. There's a snapped little tree right there, and the other parts are strung through the branches of that tree right there. That one is going in front of that one and behind that one. Looks like it was put there. She could have been, I've seen a lot of things like that. I don't know. Some more bent stuff there, but that's the back side of the hill It was right up there at the top. So anyway, yeah, I've seen some interesting things out here today, and I'm definitely going to be coming back and checking this spot out regularly, see if anything changes or anything like that. But so far, that's about all I've seen, and I'm sure on my way out I'll probably see something else. I don't know, but if I do, I'll definitely show you guys. It's a big bent tree right there. I don't know what that's from. But you got that one over it and a cross on it right there. There's just so much out here when you start looking. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and go look around a little more, and if I see anything worth showing, I'll definitely do that. Just leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And I just wanted to give you guys an idea of where we were and what we were seeing. I know with the flashlights you can't see it half as good as you can in the daytime. So anyway, that's about it for now. It's a lot of this broken stuff too. And I mentioned it's, all over the place, like something's been running through here. I don't know, it could have been deer or something, but I don't know, it's just everywhere. It's just been trampled down. Anyway.